Hi, this is Karina with Discovery Writer, and I want to talk about the rules of writing. We hear a lot of these rules. We hear the show, don't tell. We hear don't info dump. Um, we hear a lot of these rules, rules, I should say, of writing. And it's really funny because anytime that I read a novel from a renowned author, I always find these rules being broken. I can't tell you how many times I see info dumps in books and how many times they're summarizing instead of really showing. Um, and then I realized I was like, we refer to these things as rules when really no. Um, for an example, we say to show don't tell, and I understand the concept of it, but at the same time, all writing is telling. There's no way to actually show somebody. It's only telling it in a very vivid way, and and there's times when telling somebody straightforward, very clear cut, not giving a lot of detail, actually is the best for that particular um, scene or that particular moment in the book. And then same thing with info dumps. It's kind of funny because I don't know one book out there in the world that does not have an info dump in it. There comes periods of times where you are giving your readers a lot of information, or even your characters, a lot of information at a given time, because that's kind of how books are. You withhold, and then a lot of times you have these big moments where you reveal um, quite a bit of information. Um, the rule is not don't have info dumps. The rule is there really should be no such things as rules of writing, but tools of writing. Um, you can you can provide a lot of information. You have to just do it properly. You have to pace it correctly. You have to make sure that there's action happening. You have to make sure it is imperative information. Don't just go on and on and on, reiterate. You have to keep it clean and simple and moving. If you do those things, info dumps can actually be quite fun to read. And that's the whole point, is to make sure that not that you're focusing on what you should not be doing in writing, it's what you should be doing in writing. If you have a scene where you have to give a lot of information, it shouldn't be how can I spread this information out so I'm not info dumping. It's how can you make it not look like info dumping. There's a lot of other rules, but those were the two that came most to my mind. Was the show don't tell and the info dump. And there's a lot that these people say are rules of writing, but it's funny because most authors will tell you it's important to try and break the rules sometimes and be unique in your writing. I would just warn people not to get too pigeonholed into these ideas of I can't do this, I can't do this, I can't do this, I can't do this. It's that's not it. A lot of these things are unavoidable in writing. It's making sure that it's not that you skirt away from them, it's that you execute them properly. So that's what I wanted to talk about. I'm sure that there's other rules, and I'm sure I will make another one about some of these other rules. But those are the two I wanted to focus on, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll get another one out here soon. Thanks, bye.